Hello everyone and welcome to the FBRL NAPA Pro Series, round 4 at Eldora Speedway as we get ready to bring you the first annual Eldora Classic. Let's take a look at some of the heat race rules. There will be 4 heat races with 9 cars in each heat, and each heat will be 10 laps. Caution laps will not count, and cars involved in multiple wrecks in the same heat are DNQ'd and put in the LCQ automatically. And the top 5 cars in each heat move on to the main event. Let's take you down your starting lineup and take you trackside as we get ready to go racing in heat number 1. As we get ready to go racing here for heat number 1 at Eldora, Samuel England and Thomas Jericho will lead this field down to a 10-lap heat race. The top 5 drivers make it to the main event, while 6th through 9th have to go through the LCQ. Coming to turns 3 and 4, everyone on their feet getting ready to see some racing here at Eldora. Pace car is off. Here they come to the flag. Green flag is out, and we're underway here at Eldora. Coming down the back straightaway, Samuel England dives into turns 3 as Bob Burns, the number 67, drives in the bottom. Here comes Samuel England sliding up the track to complete lap number 1. He nearly hit the wall as here's Bob Burns down to the bottom. Thomas Jericho, Eric Rodriguez, and 3 cars. Whoa! Eric Rodriguez bounces off the 99. Cars are going 2 and 3 wide behind these guys battling for the lead. Here comes Bob Burns, the number 67, down to the bottom. Trying to pass Samuel England through a very impressive pass. Very nicely done by Bob Burns. And here comes Thomas Jericho, the number 99. Fox Sports 4 up to 2nd place. And now here comes Eric Rodriguez. Samuel England struggling on the high side a little bit, trying to find the grip as we're already 3 laps in. There goes Alexa Lutchen, moving her way up to the top 5. Oh! Teammates! Flipside Motorsports nearly collide. Number 94 overs the end, but the number 8 of Blake Warren. Ian Dutta currently in the back. He's going to need to make a move on. He's going to try to make his way to the main event. There's the number 46. Number 56 of Samuel England. Number 40 of Alexa Lutchen. Here comes Dango Boyles, the number 84. Motorcraft Ford for Single Z Racing. Trying to make his way in the main event. Battling to the bottom. Trying to get to the top 5 as we're halfway through heat number 1. Samuel England completes the pass. He moved his way up to 3rd. Here comes Edwards Ziemba, the number 94, trying to make his way up to the front after nearly colliding with his teammate. 4 laps to go. Here comes Dango Boyles trying to get to the number 46 as the front 2 have pulled away here. Bob Burns and Thomas Jericho know that they're, unless something happens, that they look to be in the show as Samuel England, Eric Rodriguez, and Daniel Boyles right now look to be comfortably safe into the main event as Edwards Ziemba and the rest of the field try to catch them. As we come down to just 2 laps to go, here comes Daniel Boyles. Eric Rodriguez as Samuel England slides up the track once again. 2 laps to go. Daniel Boyles to the bottom. He's going to try to complete the pass here. Eric Rodriguez needs to be careful. He does not need to let Edwards Ziemba back into this and try to give him another chance. But as they come to the white flag, Bob Burns, the number 67, takes the white flag with Thomas Jericho in 2nd. These 2 guys know that they're going to make the main event. But remember, whoever wins this first heat will technically start on pole. So here he comes, coming out of turns 3 and 4. And Bob Burns, the number 67, will win heat number 1. Bob Burns, Thomas Jericho, Samuel England, Daniel Boyles, and Eric Rodriguez will automatically make it to the main event, while Edwards Ziemba, Ian Dutta, Alexa Lutchen, and Blake Warren will have to go to the LCQ. Get ready for heat number 2. Doug Lockbro and Zachary Wilson will lead the field off. Once again, 10 laps. The top 5 cars will make it to the main event, while 6 through 9 will have to go through the LCQ. It's going to be interesting to see if these guys learned anything from the first heat It looks like the bottom groove is certainly the way to go, at least for now. On the outside seems to have a struggle with some grip. But as the pace car is off, green flag is out. We're underway for heat number 2. As they come down the back straightaway and head off into turn number 3. Doug Lockrow, the number 24, looks like he will lead the first lap. But here comes Jacob Rose down the bottom. He's going to drive it down in there deep. Going to make it stick here. Jacob Rose, the number 6, moves his way up to the lead. Doug Lockrow, Noah Wright also looks like he's going to drive it down in there. Trying to make his way up as quickly as possible. As Sebastian Cucalon in the number 55 battles Zachary Bilson, the number 48. And Nick Breeding, the Talladega winner, also trying to make his way into the main event. Coming into turn number 3 and 4, Nick Breeding drives it down in there. Doug Lockrow hits the wall. He slid way up the track there off the corner. And now he's in trouble. He's in 5th place. As it looks like number 6 and number 3 might be battling it out here before long. The number 55, the number 88, number 24, Doug Lockrow. Zachary Wilson, who started 2nd in the seat, is falling back to 6th as Bobo Jones tries to get under him for that position. A bit of a disappointment for Doug Lockrow. I thought he was going to be one of the faster cars as he's been for the majority of the season, but so far he's struggling a little bit on the dirt as Noah Wright passes the number 6 of Jacob Rose on the bottom as they complete halfway through this heat race. As here comes Nick Breeding now in the number 88. It certainly looks like the bottom not only has more grip, but it's also more consistent. You can really drive it in there, and if you can keep the momentum, as Bobo Jones looks like he might be trying to pass Doug Lockrow here and put his way into the main event. That would be a huge shock if Doug Lockrow were to miss this, as he slipped. Bobo Jones slipped up the track. That might cost him here as they come down to 3 laps to go. Austin James, the number 00, trying to make his way up here for the end of this race, as well as Zachary Bilson and Tip Foster, who seem to be really struggling right now with the track. As Austin James trying to drive it down in there, but Doug Lockrow may be getting a little bit of space to be a little more comfortable. Teammates here, the Team NSDCA teammates, battling here for 3rd, with the front 2 pulling away. As they come to the white flag, Noah Wright, the number 3, takes the white flag here. Just one more lap here in heat number 2. As it looks like the front 5 have kind of settled down here a little bit. Austin James trying everything he can, but it's going to be too little too late. Coming off turns 3 and 4, Noah Wright will win heat number 2 with Nick Breeding, Jacob Rose, Sebastian Cucalon, and Doug Lockrow making their way to the main event, while Austin James, Bobo Jones, Zachary Wilson, and Tip Foster will have to go through the LCQ. Started. Cal Farrell and Drew Jua will lead the field off here. See how this heat race goes. Going to be interesting to see who can take advantage of the bottom on the early part of this run, and then see which of the guys on the outside can get to the bottom and get some momentum going. Pace car's off. Get ready to go racing here. Green flag is out, and we're underway here at heat number 3. They come down the back straight, already 3 wide for 5th place. I believe, yes, that is Randy Riggs Jr. and the number 51 flying down to the bottom. Ben Crouch as well on the bottom. This is already looking to be one of the racier heats so far. Randy Riggs Jr. driving it down in there. He's going to make his way up to, I believe, yes, the 3rd position. He's looking for more already, just 2 laps in. Randy Riggs Jr., the 51, going for broke here, trying to make his way up to the front as quickly as he can. Ben Crouch battling Drew Jua, and there's Carson Hill battling, everyone trying to make their way to the main event. Number 89 drives it down in there deep. That is for the transfer position. Ben Crouch. This Carson Hill looks like it's not going to be much of a competition. Number 1 falls back as number 89. goes into the 5th position. Number 96 is Cal Farrell. Number 51 is Randy Rick Jr. Trying to drive away from the rest of the village. Here comes number 51, dive bombing it down the bottom. Looks like he got some grip in the middle of the corner, as well as number 13 behind them of Griffin Lappa McDermott, making his first ever FBRL start. Looking like he might make his way into the main event. Here comes number 89 of Carson Hill, trying to get past number 41 of Ryan Reed. As these cars behind him, Kyle Springer and number 33, looks like he might be falling behind here. As the number 41 pushes the 13 up the hill. Here comes Carson Hill, trying to make his way in the main event, trying to pass all these cars, get himself a bit of a buffer zone to that 5th position with just 3.5 laps to go. Here comes Ben Crouch to the bottom, drives it in there deep, trying to pass number 13 for the transfer spot. He's going to get it. 3 laps to go. Oh, here comes number 13 for the crossover. Nearly puts the bumper to him. Number 13 of Griffin Lappa McDermott, making his first ever FBRL start, takes the 5th position back. Ben Crouch slides high as they're 3 wide back here for 7th. Kyle Springer trying to make a last lap charge, but it looks like the 13 might pull away here. Here comes the 89 of Carson Hill. Ryan Reed shoves up the track, battling for 3rd and 4th here. These guys all got to know they can all make it from here to the end, as Randy Reed Jr. at some point we were watching that took the lead from Cal Farrell, but it doesn't matter. Almost 3 wide, 13 nearly in the back of the 41. Kyle Springer trying to make a last second drive to the front, but it's not going to matter. Randy Reed Jr., Cal Farrell, I believe Ryan Reed in the 41, yes he did, got him for 3rd. Carson Hill and Griffin Lappa McDermott make their way to the main event, while Kyle Springer, Ben Crouch, Drew Jua, and Austin Murray will have to go to the LCQ. Racing here for the 4th and final heat. Brian Butcher and Bradley Domer Jr. on the front row. Some notable names, obviously Levi Pasco, the number 92, the number 5 James Ellison, and the number 05 Nicholas Guerra, all trying to make their way to the main event. As here we go, the final 10 laps to determine who will make it through the main event and who will have to race in the LCQ. Green flag is out, and we're underway for heat number 4. Down the back straightaway they go. Ryan Butcher trying to get to the lead with the number 92 of Levi Pasco, trying to drive under him. Oh, Levi Pasco gets loose as he's already 3 wide for the 3rd, 4th, 5th positions. James Ellison, here comes Nicholas Guerra, trying to make their way up to the front. Levi Pasco gets pushed up high. Here comes James Ellison down the bottom, trying to make his way to the lead. Nicholas Guerra trying to make his way up here as the number 92 Levi Pasco slides up high. Battle for the lead here. Oh, he pushed up the track. He slipped. Here comes the number 05 and Nicholas Guerra. He's having some problems with that name, but here they go down the bottom. 3 laps complete here as Levi Pasco trying to make his way to the main event. Here comes Brandon Crasta, the number 38 of Parker Ness, Bradley Dumber Jr., Justin Johnson, and Jimmy Jr. all trying to make their way to the main event. A push by the number 05. Here he comes to the lead. Oh, they nearly crashed. Levi Pasco nearly wrecked the 5 car. Oh my goodness, that could have been really bad. But here comes Parker Ness, the number 38, taking advantage of it. Parker Ness trying to get himself a bit of a buffer zone as it looks like the number 05 passed the number 80 for the race lead, and he's going to drive away. Coming to 4 to go, Parker Ness doing a great job. The number 38 Maxwell House Ford trying to make his way to the main event as Levi Pasco and now Jimmy Jr. down the bottom. Jimmy Jr. trying to make his way to the main event here as Brandon Crasta driving in behind them. Levi Pasco struggling on the high side. He might be in danger of having to go through the LCQ. Number 21 of Justin Johnson, number 50 of Bradley Dumber Jr. have to go now if they want to make their way to the main event. And here comes the number 63, drives underneath the number 92. It's Jimmy Jr. trying to drive away. There's a gaggle of cars here. For I believe this is the third position. No, this is the second position. Ryan Butcher sliding up the track. He might be having something or have a problem with his race car. Jimmy Jr. trying to drive it in there, but here comes Brandon Cresta. As they come down to the white flag, one more lap to go. One more lap to go here. Number 80 still sliding back. Number 63, Brandon Cresta, takes the 5th position. As they come down the start-finish line, Nicholas Guerrero will win heat number 4, with James Ellison, Parker Nash, Jimmy Jr., and Brandon Cresta, with a dramatic last lap pass, will make his way to the main event, while Ryan Butcher, Levi Pascoe, Bradley Domer Jr., and Justin Johnson are going to have to race through the LCQ. As we get ready to go racing, the last chance qualifier, 12-lap race, 16 cars looking for 6 positions as the top 6 cars will race their way into the main event and will occupy the 21st through 26th starting position. 27th through 30th starting positions in the main event will be locked in owners' points, while the bottom 6 cars that failed to race their way in the LCQ are not locked in owners' points will get 31st to 36th place points. Taking a look at your starting lineup, the drivers with the stars next to their name are locked in no matter what. This is going to be a very interesting last chance qualifier, going to be exciting hopefully. Let's take you down trackside as we get ready to go racing in the LCQ. Get ready to go racing the last chance qualifier. Edward Ziemba and Austin James will lead the field off. There's 12-lap dash to decide who will make it to the main event. Ian Dutta and especially Levi Pascoe, former SCS veterans looking for a way to race their way into Eldora. Here they go. 16 cars, 12 laps, going for 6 positions. Pace car is off, and green flag is out. We're underway here in the LCQ. Edward Ziemba pushes as they come down the back straightaway. Here comes Kyle Springer in the 33, Ian Dudd in the 77, Ben Crouch in the 1 on the bottom. Kyle Springer looks to have led lap number 1, as here comes Ian Dudd on the number 77, trying to make his way into the main event. Ben Crouch as well, and Alexa Lutchen trying to make her way into this main event. Austin James currently holds the 6th position, but here comes Drew Jua. And now Blake Warren drives it down in there deep. He's trying to make his way to the main event. This race is going to go by quick. These guys really need to get a move on. Here comes Blake Warren, trying to get past his teammate Edward Ziemba for the transfer position. Tib Foster trying to make his way to the main event. Austin Murray, the number 70, also trying to make his first ever race in the FBRL. Here they go, down to turns 3. Tib Foster looking for the transfer position. As the car's back here, checking up. Levi Pascoe really struggling right now as Kyle Springer's taking the lead. But here's the battle for 3rd and the battle for 6th. Here comes Austin Murray, trying to make his way to the main event. As Blake Warren slips up the track, he's going to fall back here. He's going to have to try to make a charge. 7 laps to go. Justin Johnson, number 21, Goodwill Ford, and Zachary Wilson, number 48, drives it down there deep. Had to check up there. But as these guys are battling back there, they're trying to catch Austin Murray, and number 03, Tip Foster, and number 70, trying to get by the number 3, create a little bit of a buffer zone between him and the number 8 of Blake Warren. Zachary Wilson passes the number 21 back, but Kyle Springer trying to win this LCQ, but really doesn't matter as Alexa Lutchen drives down in here, obviously looking for the best qualifying position as they can, but in the whole scheme of things, they are good to make it to the main event, and that's really all that matters. As you look back here, Zachary Wilson trying to make his way up to the earth, trying to make his way to the main event with 4 laps to go. There's not a lot of time. Number 8 of Blake Ward trying to drive it as hard as he can, trying to pass the number 70 Austin Murray. But as we're back up to the front, coming to 3 laps to go, Kyle Springer looks to be in good shape to make it to the main event. As Alexa Lutchen, Ian Dutta, Ben Crouch, and Tib Foster also look to have a bit of a space here As Austin Murray's Blake Warren slides up the outside. Zachary Wilson struggling back there as well. Here comes number 03, Chip Foss, the number 1 Ben Crouch. Ben Crouch needs to be a little bit careful here that he doesn't slide up the racetrack too far. He wants to be able to make this race. He can let Austin Murray go. He really should let Austin Murray go. He really shouldn't battle, and these two guys behind him are also battling. Ben Crouch needs to let him go as it's the white flag. One more lap to go. Kyle Springer looks like he's going to win the LCQ as they come off of turns 3 and 4. Alexa Lutchen makes a charge on the last lap, but it's not going to be enough. Kyle Springer wins. Alexa Lutchen second. Ian Dutta, Tib Foster, Austin Murray, and Ben Crouch will be the ones making it to the main event, while the rest of the field, including Zachary Wilson, Blake Warren, Levi Pascoe, Bobo Jones, Justin Johnson, Ryan Butcher, Edward Ziemba, Austin James, Bradley Dummer Jr., and Juju will have their fingers crossed to hope that they can make the race on owner's points. But let's take a look now at your full field, your starting lineup for round 4 at Eldora, and let's see who made it to the main event. Look at the main event starting lineup for round 4 at Eldora. Congratulations to Bob Burns, the number 67 Cessna Autosport Toyota team, for starting a provisional pole. Noah Wright, Randy Riggs Jr., and Nicholas Guerra won the heat races and will start second and fourth. Doug Lockro's very surprising, disappointing run for him in the number 24. Griffin Lapham McDermott, Ian Dutta, and Austin Murray all qualified in for the show and will be making their first NAPA Pro Series starts. But let's take a look at the drivers who made or missed the show on base on owner's points. Levi Pascoe, Edward Ziemba, Bobo Jones, and Zachary Wilson all made the show on owner's points, while unfortunately Blake Warren, Justin Johnson, Ryan Butcher, Austin James, Bradley Dummer Jr., and Juju will finish 31st to 36th based on their finishing position in the LCQ. We thank you all for watching the heat races in the LCQ, setting up for the main event here at Eldora. We hope it will be an exciting one, and we hope you'll stick with us as we get ready to go racing round 4 at Eldora. The first annual Eldora Classic is about to be underway. We thank you all for watching, and God bless.